First impressions of new seasonal anime. Emiku MD Dr. Detective, you have probably seen this compared to House, and that is accurate. It is a medical mystery drama. It starts a little bit slow, but once you get halfway through, you start with the mystery. They're always really interesting. If you like Sherlock Holmes sort of spin-off things, it's pretty fun so far. Medalist. This is a coming-of-age figure skating drama. The music is excellent. It's by Yuki Hayashi. I'm really enjoying the CG they're using for the figure skating. It's just really great so far. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. This follows a lead who just wants sort of like a cushy lifestyle, keeps having to do overtime because no one could beat the boss, instead of a skill that lets her do that really easily. So now everyone wants to recruit her. So it's a comedy, but there is a lot of like world building happening. I want to escape from princess lessons. This is actually my favorite this season, but it needs to be noted that I am watching this as a horror comedy and not a romantic comedy. This really captures how awful it is when people used to get chosen to be the bride of royalty, how they have to give up their personality, they have to go through all these lessons. It's really an oppressive lifestyle, and this captures the romance is creepy. He is creepy, but like I am watching it as if that is the point. Megia, this is by Hiro Mashima. It is essentially Fairy Tail meets Pokemon, but they're like growing the monsters like plants. It is not as good as what you might expect from other adaptations by him, but I like anything he writes. Credit to Villainous Dad's been reincarnated. This is a hilarious isekai where this dad was reincarnated as the villainous in his daughter's favorite otome game. And he is really trying to be the best villainous he can be. He was such a good dad and an office worker that he just accidentally keeps making things good for everyone around him. It's really funny. So I find it a little bit melancholy because this dude was like a really good dad, but he was isekai'd. So now you know that his family's alone. Of the Wizard, this is based on a game. There are a ton of different male characters. They're sort of slightly introduced with tropes. Seems like we're jumping right in the middle, sort of like the character is. The character, she doesn't have much of a personality because I think she's supposed to be sort of self-inserty. It's just not for me, this type of story, but if you like it, it is very pretty so far. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer. This is essentially a Power Ranger gets isekai'd into another world with his powers, and everyone thinks it's ridiculous. It's really fun as a parody episode. I think I'm gonna keep watching it. There was more fan service than I enjoyed, and I don't think the plot will really keep me engaged. The Daily Life of the Middle-Aged Online Shopper. There's access to this online shop. I liked the premise of it. When it got to the relationships with the women, I didn't really enjoy that. Sakamoto Days, I'm enjoying this. I like the animation style. I'm enjoying the action scenes. I don't really understand why people are upset about Soari Hotel. This is a girl who's stuck in the in-between world, and she has to figure out what happened to her to figure out if she's moving on or if she's going back to life. And along the way, she is helping other people figure out what happened to them. I haven't watched more than the first episode, and that's simply because I find the main character's voice really annoying. Rio Utility, this is a golf anime. It's a girl whose favorite video game shut down, so she has to find another hobby. She runs into this girl, inspired to learn how to golf herself. It's really fun so far. I like the animation.